Welcome back to the channel. And I've got to transform one enclosure into another kind of enclosure. A friend of mine's given me a small colony of Balfouri adults. I might have to bring out the adult male I can see. Hope there's another adult female. Separate those out for now. Put the rest of the colony into a new enclosure. Let me show you. Okay. This is what we've got. He's molted out as an adult male. I think there's supposedly 5 in here. I've seen 2. In the theme of a good display, we're going to get it out of here. That can go, or at least go to be recycled as another enclosure, maybe something outdoors. I'll show you what we're going to do with them. So I've got an 18-inch cube Socotra. We need to totally strip out. It's currently got a Pueblo milk snake in there. She can be moved. And transform that to something like a display. So truth be told, I've actually ordered a colony of 10, a group of 10 Balfouri already, but they're slings. My friend said he was going to get rid of these ones, kind of couldn't resist. So we're going to transform what we've got into something that looks nice. So very simple. Background of just dark background on the back there. So it's not exposed. I'm probably going to do the same on the sides, but we'll see. Some cork bark I can get behind. Loads of room behind there. Bit of feature wood and another bark area they can get under. So loads of nooks and crannies. My only concern is there's actually 5 in the original tank because it is a large area. And if I take 2 out, will this be too spacious for 3? Will they fight over territory, or will they just carry on? Are there actually 5 in there? We need to find out. Obviously they're going to web up this. I'm not too fussed about finer detail. They're going to cover it anyway. Just a sort of a backdrop and the backbones of an enclosure for them. Cheap compost and coir peat mixture. It's very slightly damp to break up the peat. There's no other water added other than a water bowl. Good ventilation. I was going to have gritty sand. Good bulk of that to the mix. Left it at work, not bothered. Don't think they'll be bothered at all. I was just going to add it there to make it a little bit more, probably a little bit more natural. But they're not going to care. Okay, the plan is to get a female in here, or what looks like could be a possible female, and the wandering male in here. The only thing I haven't done, I meant to bring out my glass drill to either drill the lids or preferably 2 ends of the enclosure. So now I'm going to have to drill the lids separately, so I'm not disturbing them once they're in there, just to allow decent ventilation. But they'll be okay for now. It's not airtight, but I would like a bit more ventilation for these guys. So we're coming out of here. I was going to recycle the background on some of the stuff, but it's a lot easier to start afresh, catch them from here as I dismantle this and get these Balfouri out into here. And then have a sort through. Let's see what happens. But they're gonna look nice anyway. On display, I think, all being well. How many's there? That is very precarious. Certainly don't want to squash anybody. Okay. Well, they're all in there, looking great. You know, demolishing their home and dropping stuff on their head. Now for the fun. Three out of 5 ain't bad. What you can't see, but you probably can, is the sweat dripping off me. Not out of any nervousness, but the heat. Doing this fastidiously in here. You know, there's 2 more. Beautiful one down there, look at her. There's always one, as we say, isn't there, in life? But I think really, people that are sort of concerned about working with these old world stuff, they may be concerned being bitten or the speed of them. Think about what it's trying to do. You saw one flip out at the top, but it's just trying to hide. There's been no aggression whatsoever, not even in defense. They're just trying to hide. Fear, little gentle bit of coaxing. We had to run around with one. But yeah, I don't know. Well, I do know, because I know a lot of people that keep a lot of snakes and they're terrified of snakes that are very defensive, which you needn't be. They soon calm down. If you're scared of things and you back off, it's having the desired effect. But these have been absolute darlings, haven't they? So we'll have a look through them. I'm actually melting, and they can set up their new home. Okay, so obviously big thanks to my friend Dave for letting me have these. I sort of got a bit bored of them. It's got lots of other animals and spiders. Beautiful. I have got a commune of 10 slings coming, as I've mentioned, but at the end of the day, these are well grown on. Adults, sub-adults. Stunning spiders. But I think I am gonna separate out the male and see what else is in there. Look at those. Okay. Can't see through the glare, but we're gonna keep this girl. Or I have no idea. This much larger of all of them. And separate this guy who's we'll just have to wait in the wings and see what happens. And we'll put these 3 back in together. Just fingers crossed, hope for the best. And just see what occurs. Beautiful, beautiful things. Not happy. Not stressed, I guess, particularly, but certainly they don't want to be exposed like this. So let's get them in. Let's start with, theoretically, the easier ones. I really envy other YouTubers whose other halves do all the filming, because this is just stupid. actually catching on my hand, that is for sure. But that's looks like a poke on the bum to get you moving. Let them settle in now. Massive disturbance, but they'll soon be sorting out a nice home, webbing that up, changing the looks, hopefully a lovely display. Now for the other two, which I'm not going to film unless I can get this on a tripod quick, because it's going to be trickier. I feel kind of annoyed taking two out, but to be honest, I need to investigate, see what we've got. There's no point having this male in there roaming around. We're going to breed them, then they need to be separate, or he needs to go to someone else to do a good turn. Very cute though. This girl being the largest. Let's just see what occurs. Wow, time for a shower. It is very steamy in the reptile room. Yeah, that sweat was dripping off me then, concentration. But it shows you how easy it is. Just forward planning, think about your situation, think about what they're going to do. Obviously they're going to hide, but when the hiding place will run out, that's when they're going to bolt. It was nice we did one at a time, no problem. The first one was actually the most lively. At no point did you see any of those animals being defensive. Their only defense was running away. I think, like I say, certainly my bigger forte by far, which is snake keeping, the amount of people that keep snakes that they're scared of. And those snakes, actually, if they bite you, they might draw a bit of blood, but they're not going to do you any harm. Certainly a lot less than a decent bite from a tarantula. But you could see those animals were just the same. They just wanted their own safety. Catch cup in place, forward planning, wasn't a problem. Hot work, I'm glad that's done, and I'm glad they're in a nice new home, and I'll really look forward to them actually setting that up as their own home. I'm going to keep an eye on the other two, talk to some people and decide what to do with that wandering male, whether to hang on to him or give him away somewhere useful while my others grow up and see what they actually are. Like and subscribe. I hope you keep liking the twists in the channel, back and forth on the exotics here between the reptiles really and the inverts now. Subscribe if you don't mind, if you can. It all helps YouTube. Drop us comments, good or bad. Drop me comments, like and subscribe. Shower time.